What is up, my Supreme dogs? Luke Darnall back with another Supreme related content video, and today we have part 3 of volume 1 of this 30th anniversary t-shirts edition book set. So, without further ado, I'm happy to have the time to provide it to you and to look further into these fire tees. Let's go ahead and get it. Alright, y'all, I had to get a little situated there, but I am ready. I have this angled a little bit, more lighting, which means a little bit more glare. Hopefully you guys are cool with that. Let me know in the comments. But yeah, let's start out with this lighter green tee. I bookmarked it. We are at spring and summer 2010. Bookmarked it with this decal Supreme BOGO sticker. So yeah, this is Lee Perry. I've heard of him. Don't know exactly who he is. But I'm seeing Great Supreme, Lee Scratch, Perry, LSP. Yeah. Doesn't really do too much for me, honestly. Looks like that single pen, kind of tattoo, vibe or trend that you see a lot on people's skins these days. Next we have Lee Perry again, and I'm assuming this is him. You guys are gonna have to let me know who he is. Lee Scratch Perry, Great Supreme. This is cool. He's got the black BOGO tee underneath the tux, it looks like. He's kind of got some reggae colors, on him, rocking some rings, a lot of jewelry going on. Then you got that LSP on the back of this shirt in particular. Again, this is spring summer 2010. So this is the year I graduated. Yeah, I'm that old. My dogs. Next we have a white dude and a black dude, black and white picture, boxed in like this. I don't know who these guys are. Y'all gonna have to let me know if you know. But yeah, kind of have like this thug vibe going on. But yeah, maybe just a night out in the town, having a good time. Who knows? Over here we kind of has almost like Greek mythology looking kind of art. A gladiator or a soldier riding a white horse. Snow. Show no mercy. Okay, that's what it's written in, or that's what is written there. And it looks like it's fighting a lizard, or a demon or whatever. But that's cool. I may have rocked that. I may have wanted that. Let's check this out. Is there any Supreme branding though? No. But I still probably would have picked that up. That's cool. For all the fucked up children of this world. Damn, that's bold. I'm cool on that. But, again, it's just interesting to see Supreme lineage. The old Supreme and everything in between up to now. And then Supreme. Yeah, this is the Salt girl, right? This is a Salt, huge logo for isn't it Salt or Sugar? I think it's Salt, though. Born Alone, Die Alone, Supreme. Interesting. Very interesting. Huh. See, that's one of the ones that... Was that a collab, or are they going to possibly get sued? You guys let me know. I know they have a history, as you guys have told me, of having some legal issues, and then they, with Louis Vuitton, and then they come back and do a collab with them. Crazy. Very interesting. Very cool. This looks like Native Americans. I can't really tell what they're doing exactly. Maybe they just got a kill. They're harvesting their kill. But this is cool. This is really cool. I like kind of the Western vibe mixed with obviously Native Americans. And I love the Supreme BOGO hit on the bottom right. This is a dope ass tee. This is the first one I'm really digging so far. And then obviously we got the Motion tee. And I love this purple. This is kind of like that Futura color kind of purple. Not gonna lie, but obviously I love both of these. These are definitely the first of this part 3 where I like both of these. So, But man, I really like this one. Native American one. Oof. They hit us with the just very simple Panda. I hate to even call it Panda Supreme BOGO tee. But yeah, black and white. Got the BOGO black and white tee. Spring, summer. Fire. Absolutely fire. What is this? Rizzoli? Okay, probably a skater. You know, part of the team, Supreme team. Looks like he's doing a kickflip. Yeah, just a simple kickflip. I'm pretty dang sure that is what's going on with that 3-picture timeline. Joe Strummer. I don't know him. I haven't recognized him, but I'm assuming he's a skateboarder for Supreme. Brigade. That's cool. Next, a lot going on here. The Clash. That's kind of cool. So it's like punk rock, I'm pretty sure, or rock. So you're gonna have, you know, that kind of crazy, punk kind of vibes to it, or rock vibes to it. But that's dope. Shut your mouth, that little kid saying, you don't get smacked. Clash City Rockers. Hell yeah. Jail Guitars. Doors, I think. I don't know. Huh. Alright. Clash on the front. I fought the law. But the law won. This is dope. This is a pretty dope. I probably would have gotten this back, you know, if I. That's the thing. I had Supreme around. I knew people that had some Supreme, but you know, when you're a kid growing up, you don't have the money to spend. So, and it's not really about that ever, anyways. It's just a different kind of stage of my life. But yeah, this is a dope ass shirt. Clash on the front, splatter like, kind of like paint splatter like, and I fought the law. Supreme BOGO underneath. I like it. Next, we got the Clash band tees. So we got Mickey for demos. Looks like an album, right? Couple albums, I don't know. Oh, these are just demos. Huh. That's cool. I don't know who this is. Alright, I gotta read this. Education develops the intellect, and the intellect distinguishes man from other creatures. It is education that enables man to harness nature and utilize her resources for the well-being and improvement of life. The key for the completeness and betterment of modern living is education. But man cannot live by bread alone. Man, after all, is also composed of intellect and soul. Therefore, education in general, and higher education in particular, must aim to provide, beyond the physical, food for the intellect and soul. That education which ignores man's intrinsic nature and neglects his intellect and reasoning power cannot be considered true education. Damn, that's a strong quote. Interesting. Yeah, obviously learning is growing and betterment generally is the message, right? And then also tying in your own intrinsic, you know, born with characteristics. It's kind of how I am, you know, perceiving that or taking that. It's kind of like reading through the lines a bit, right? You need to understand exactly what the lesson is trying to be taught, not just get A's, right? I don't know. You guys let me know. Next, we have the yellow shirt. This goes kind of hard. Just got, you know, this little kid with a pig head on, holding a machete, and then he has this little toy bunny in his hand. So that's obviously just attention grabbing. Next, we got the Supreme Comic kind of font. And this little kid is jacked on, it looks like sugar. Totally. Like those sugar sticks. Oh shit. Or he's doing lines. Bruh. Sheesh. Maybe starting, I don't know. Let's not get into that. Alright. Va-te faire faudrait? Faute? I don't know. I don't know what that means. Y'all gonna have to let me know. Supreme with the alien head in the R. I like this. Definitely galactic kind of font. That's cool. Ice cream. I always love fisheye lens. That's what that is. I love fisheye. All skaters do. But that's cool. Supreme bored to death. Okay. Since 1994. Interesting. Get off the fucking phone. Okay. Alright. Take it easy. But that's how it was back then, right? God, love those corded phones back in the day. And I didn't even... No, I didn't grow up with corded. Did I? I don't think so. But I did, there was a long stretch of my childhood we didn't have cell phones. Then we have some figure. Prominent figure. It looks like, China, maybe. I don't know. Written in whatever. I don't know what that says. I'm not too cultured, y'all. Most of y'all, my OGs, already know that. Next we have. Oof. We got something like this. We had. Oh, am I? No. We got something like this. Y'all know we just got a drop like this. I forget what it was. It wasn't a t-shirt, but they reused that. That's dope. And I think it's like a Supreme drugstore, but it it was kind of a play on it, because it wasn't an actual Supreme store, right? It was like a drugstore or something. I think that was it. Then we got Chaos right here. Just some cool art. We got long sleeve. There we go. I love me a long sleeve. Ooh, Supreme down the arms. Kind of satanic. Not gonna lie. I probably wouldn't rock this, unless I knew more about it. But yeah, so whatever. Supreme. Kind of looks like a cell phone, but I don't know if it is. Looks like a mom holding a baby, maybe. I love this red circle with that Supreme font, though. That's fire. Oh, here it is. Here's the same font. Love this. That's a fire-ass font. I want more of that. Get creative with that, please. Cost fucked Madonna. I don't know the skinny on that. I'm sure there's a reason for that. Cost fucked Madonna. I don't know about that one. I'm kind of interested. Cost 212 760 4740. Loneliness of the long distance. Loneliness of runner. I don't know. Thought-provoking, guys. That's what is happening right now with me. Even with this, I can't even understand this. I don't know what's going on. But it has this at the back, so it's all one message, one theme, right? Oh, here we go. We got Popeye. I would have loved this one. I hope they bring this back somehow, some way, or, kind of tweak it. This is badass. No one talks about Popeye anymore. And the spinach. Rust-Oleum. Stops rust brand. There aren't any Supreme branding, though. So. But this is dope because it does have it, right? This has straight up Popeye on there. With his loaded spinach fucking hands. About to deck somebody. And then this one, I have definitely, obviously seen this one. I don't know who he is, or, I can't remember his name. But I've seen this. That's cool. Loaded the walls with those Supreme decals. Alright, we have a little cutie pie dressed up for a school picture in this fire light beige tee. I love the color of this tee, but I don't know who the hell this dude is. Maybe it is the the founder of Supreme. That would obviously make sense. This is strikingly kind of weird for me, but you guys are gonna have to let me know, because there's fucking no Supreme branding. It's just a picture of a kid. Next we have Britney Spears, y'all. Charlie is Love Supreme. This is crazy. They threw her on here when she shaved her head. Wow. Dang. See, this is probably when I was just, unfortunately, drinking, drugging a lot, skateboarding a lot. Like, I wasn't keeping up with stuff like this at all. Born Against. Because this is when I'd, like, I'm after high school, college. It's part time. And learn yourself time. Supreme. With this interesting blue shade. That's dope. Out of Order. Is that somewhat of a stat? Oh, okay. This is supposed to, the balance between fairness and law. I don't know, something like that. All that shit's borderline, sometimes straight up corrupt. This pink, I like it. I like this shade of pink. And I really dig this too, because obviously I always think of Africa when I see big ass elephants like this. And I always love that Supreme hit, but it's all about the picture when they do these. I like these a lot. Then here we go. We have the single tattooed lined, vibe Supreme BOGO. And I obviously am familiar with that one. Mouth shut, eyes open. Yes, sir. We salute you. We are the unwilling, led by the unskilled, to do the impossible for the ungrateful. Huh. That's a bit of a mind twister. We salute you. Damn. Alright, Supreme. Oof. The Playboy Bunny. Supreme. Thrasher magazine. Here we go. Getting a little different with it. I love how we're still relatively, still so early with Supreme in general. This is fire, by the way. Japan. Earthquake relief. United we stand. This is such a badass BOGO. Fire. Because, it's the Supreme red. The shade of red, so fire. There we go. What is this? It's like bull riding, or I forget the sport of this, but that's some serious business. That's actually on my bucket list to go to one of these things. Like, not just for entertainment or show. I want to see a competition or something like this and see how people actually dial in and professionally try to do this. Whoops. Sorry, my phone went off. I'll have to take a brief pause here after this one. Meaty, juicy, spicy adult entertainment. I've got AIDS, so jeez. Of course, that's the one I gotta pause on, right? But alright, back in a jiffy. Sorry for that brief intermission. My mom's was just calling to say what's up, so it was a brief conversation, and yep, back to business. Alright, next we have looks like some ballet dancers, some dancers in general with Supreme. It's like a banner or stage. Looks like a stage. Yes, it is. Then Supreme across it, so it's kind of like Supreme ballet dancers. I don't know. That's what I, take from it. Curtis Mayfield. That's cool. I like how they just throw on some OGs up in here. Black Dragon Kung Fu. Interesting. Definitely, going worldwide when they do this kind of stuff. Old Supreme brand. Mind your business, lady. Nice. That is such like an old American quote. That's hilarious. The HNIC, Don P, Queens in this bitch. 2011, the most infamous. I'm getting rapper vibes. That's probably what's up. Don P. Kind of rings a bell. Yeah, I think it does. Supreme Robots. Let's see. It's Modern Future World Arena. What? I don't know. Kind of hard to make out what that says. I don't know. So I'm with the robots. Supreme panties. On some pantyhose. Or some fishnet things. Okay. And then Supreme. Kind of wacky font there. Kind of a watered font. This is dope. I like this a lot. Obviously with the X's. Cause. Right? The street brand. And artist Cause. You know, we've seen a bunch of collabs. They're usually like figurines. I don't own any of those. I've never gotten into those. But yeah, this is fire because of that. All the little X's. So that's a dope piece. Supreme. Looks like they're at war. Obviously, God and country. Okay, they're making a, maybe a political statement there. Oof. Notorious B.I.G. That's what's up. This is one of the ones that I still have, yet to find at a very good price, Budgeting is life. And just being smart with your money. But yeah, this one's fire. Notorious B.I.G. I think he's better than Tupac. Sorry guys, but I have more respect. Well, Tupac was just like educated really well. Notorious B.I.G. not so, But I like them both. But I don't know. It's just it's an unfair kind of matchup because Tupac was very well educated growing up. He was a good boy for a while. Notorious B.I.G. had to grind ever since a little kid, so that's why I like Notorious B.I.G. But here we go. Clint Eastwood, fire. I would love this if it had maybe a little bit more Supreme branding. But yeah, my dad loved these movies, so and I like them too. They're just old school. They're original. It's really cool watching the oldies, old shows, old movies, all that kind of stuff. It really reminds you kind of where we came from, how we kind of are. If we aren't staying intellectually like that one quote earlier or statement that we read off are, staying educated, growing. But okay, we got footsteps. We got 1, 3. Got the right going to 2. All right, so a dance pattern. I'm guessing. I don't know. Okay, yeah, it's just like how to step. I don't know what for, but that's what it is. Then Supreme. Okay. Supreme. Alright, probably so you can read it in the mirror. And then a black and white picture of probably the biggest ass great white, during whatever. That's what it looks like, right? I like the green. Supreme. I don't know who that is, but kind of like the color scheme going on here. Alright, and then we have anytime I want, I got a right to move. Sheesh. I hope you guys can read all of that. Anytime I want, no matter what they say, I got a right to move anytime I want. Okay, that's what it says over and over and over and over and over again. Anytime I want, I got a right to move. Interesting. I like that. The concept of it. I wouldn't buy the shirt probably. It's too much. Here we go. Great Britain. That's dope. I like that. So obviously they opened a store there, and man, that's a dope ass BOGO. This one, I don't know what this is. Sure. Yeah, okay. I think it does spell out Supreme, maybe? I don't know. Sounds tough to read at first glance. Blue Velvet. Okay. David Lynch for Supreme. Huh. I love the blue. I like the colors here. And how they did a black and white BOGO on the back. Excuse me. Where are you going, you fucking idiot? Okay. So this is old school, obviously, black and white. Oh, everything's falling off again. David Lynch. Okay, it's another David Lynch piece. Hoping you guys can see this well, or better than the other two parts. And then we have a classic, what looks to be kids. What is this? Something in the 12 Dwarfs. Snow White, maybe? I don't know. But it looks like, right? Looks like some Disney. Yeah, looks like Gimme, Gimme, Gimme. I think this is a Disney collab. If they even like did a collab, or they just did it just to do it. More about the legals later. And then we have, is that you know, the kid from Home Alone, McAlpin, or it looks like him. So Macaulay Macalkin or something like that. I'm drawing blanks galore, probably because I've just been working a lot, bro. But yeah. Oh, and that is it. I thought this one would be a quicker finisher-upper of the last part here to this first volume. But yeah, I'll kind of just make sure you guys can read all of this. Just pause it if you need to, but these are all the T's. So just, you know, hopefully you guys can zoom in, or you know, you can always screenshot it. Dang it, there goes my matches I was using to prop. Yeah, just look them up if you guys want them. But it is really cool they did this. They gave us all the names of everything. Very cool. So I'll just go ahead and flip these through. Supreme 30 years. T-shirts 1994 through 2024. Very cool. Very cool. Supreme would like to thank everyone who has helped make this book possible. And I'd like to thank you guys. Love you guys very much. Of course, my book here is dirty, but it's gonna be like that, man. I'm sure this is not gonna be the first time I'll have to revisit this at certain times. Happy I was able to have the time to do this. I just got a crazy hair, finished up a lot of work over the weekend. Got done with today's workload, and then I was like, I really want to finish the volume 1. So we achieved what we wanted to, and I'm happy I could get out the volume 1, you know, and then I got volume 2 and volume 3 also in the works down the road whenever I can. So yeah, tell me if the lighting improved for the book part. But yeah, love you guys very much, and until next Supreme video, see you dudes.